Oh, Lady Morkish, I'm just loving that bling you've got on today. You'll have to tell me which thief you've got that can get you that sort of stuff. I'm just loving it. Oh, hello young ones, and welcome to Enchanta Castle. You met Lady Morkish last time, and she's decided that she wants to hear another story, and she's dressed up for the occasion. And I have just the perfect story for this week. Now, Lady Morkish, before we tell them what the story is, you need to sit on the floor. So, young ones, our story for this week is called There's No Such Thing. Now, I have heard in the village quite often people say that up in our castle that myself, Lady Morkish, our dragon, all of those things that are up here, that there's no such thing. Well, we're going to prove them wrong. So, There's No Such Thing by Heidi McKinnon. There's no such thing. Ted, are you asleep? Asked Bear. Yes, said Ted. Bear had never been camping before. It's very dark out there, Ted, he whispered. Screep, screepy, screep, screep. Ted, yelped Bear. Did you hear that? It's a blood-sucking spider crawling around outside, said Bear. Now that blood-sucking spider, weren't you going to have one of those for dinner later tonight? Well, I think he's out here. There's no such thing, said Ted. It was probably just a baby cricket chirping in the moonlight. You're right, Ted, said Bear. Boom! Boomba! Boom! Boom! Ted, squealed Bear, did you feel that? It's a hungry giant coming to get us, said Bear. Oh, don't tell me that hungry giant, Lady Morkish, is coming to dinner. I am so not prepared for that. There's no such thing, said Ted. It was probably just distant thunder from a faraway storm. Well, I can tell you, young ones, there's a very big difference between a hungry giant walking around and a faraway storm. You're right, Ted, said Bear. Bear wished he could stop worrying. Something touched my foot. It was a fire-breathing dragon, said Bear. What's Don doing out this late at night, Lady Morkish? Do you know? I don't know what Don's doing out. I don't think he's hardly scary. There's definitely no such thing, said Ted. It was probably just a little moth that fluttered against your foot. You're right, Ted, Bear sighed. There's no such thing as a blood-sucking spider, a hungry giant, or a fire-breathing dragon. Bear closed his eyes and thought about happy things. Finally, he fell asleep. Bear, said Ted. Can you smell that? It smells like... Could it possibly be? if the fire-breathing dragon, otherwise known as Don, was around, you'd certainly know that smell. Oh, and look, it is Don. But Bear is saying, marshmallows. And look, there's Don. There's your dinner, Lady Morkish. And there's the giant with his marshmallow. There's no way that marshmallow is going to satisfy that giant's hunger. We've had him here for dinner before, and I can tell you right now, he eats way more than that. And there they are. Now look at that. That's more like what Don would do. And that, young ones, is that. The end of our story. There's no such thing. Well, I hope that you have seen now that there definitely is such a thing as a fire-breathing dragon, a creepy crawly spider, and a huge giant. We have them here at Enchanted Castle all the time. Anyway, that's the end of the story. That's the end of today's reading. Now, Lady Morkish would like to come up once again to say goodbye. Come on, Lady Morkish. Did you enjoy that story, Lady Morkish? I suppose that means you'll want to come back next week. It's time to say goodbye to the young ones. So, young ones, for this week, that's it. Until next time, goodbye.